It may not be tall, but it sure is dark and very handsome. The product, or shall I say products, that I chose for the purposes of this persuasive speech is Stephenie Meyer's Twilight series featuring Twilight, Eclipse, New Moon, and Breaking Dawn, which I can honestly say I have already purchased my box set. Reason being, I was particularly interested in reading the series, mostly because the books quickly became a cult-like phenomenon. Twilight was, in fact, the author's first attempt at writing a novel, believe it or not. Her intended audience was for teenagers or young readers. However, the first book, Twilight, became one of 2005's most talked about novels, and within weeks ranked number 5 on the New York Times bestseller list. So I ask you, do you have your copy? If not, I advise you. In fact, I urge you, after this presentation, to move swiftly to your vehicles and head off to your nearest Borders or Barnes & Noble. The second book, New Moon, was released in 2006. The third book, Eclipse, released in 2007. By this time, the fan base included not only young adult or teen readers, as it was intended, but it also included women of all ages and backgrounds from across the globe. The Twilight Saga series went worldwide with midnight parties, costume book signings, and vampire-themed proms. The enthusiasm of the series continues to grow day by day. In August 2008, the final book in the Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn, was released at 12:01 midnight, and the author began to appear on Good Morning America and other magazines such as Entertainment Weekly, Newsweek, People Magazine, and Variety. Stephenie Meyers headlined the Breaking Dawn concert series to celebrate the release of her last book in 4 major markets across the U.S. Breaking Dawn sold 1.3 million copies in its first 24 hours. So again, if you don't have a copy, I urge you to swiftly head to your nearest Barnes & Noble, but after this presentation. Also, by November of 2008, the Twilight cult phenomena was only beginning as the Twilight movie series was released and grossed $70 million at the box office its first weekend. Have you seen Twilight? Have you seen New Moon? If not, get on it. You're missing out. You're totally missing out on this phenomenon. This series is absolutely amazing, and you have to have it in your collection. It's now 2 years later, and audiences worldwide are previewing trailers for the third movie in the series. Needless to say, the marketing for the Twilight series is phenomenal. By the year 2010, we witnessed the release of 4 books, 2 full-length and soon-to-be third motion picture films, mass media coverage on TV, radio, magazines, and billboards across the world. But none of this is quite as astonishing as the marketing and merchandising of Twilight accessories in boutique and national retail chain stores across America. Stores like Target, Walmart, Borders. The merchandising includes everything from clothing, jewelry, CDs of music from the movies, calendars, bookmarkers, belts, handbags. You can get lunch boxes, notebook covers, bed sheets, and even comforters. And if that's not enough, you can find life-size stand-up, cutout dolls of the various actors in the Twilight series to bring home with you to keep you company. Yeah, ladies, I see you all daydreaming about what a life-size cutout of Jacob would look like in your room. Wow. That's all I can say. In closing, this is possibly the best and certainly the most entertaining product I've ever purchased as a box set that's still just under $100. The books offer vampiric adventure for the readers, Movies to romanticize and glamorize what you read, just in case you did not get enough out of the books. And finally, just the books alone opened my eyes to an entire marketing strategy for accessories that borders on the occult. Once again, I suggest you grab your keys and head swiftly to your nearest bookstore to obtain the, once again, not too tall, but surely dark and evidently handsome Twilight series. Thank you.